Okay. Well, that was fun. Just as I went on break, everything kind of crashed. Hopefully it's okay now and it's going to start cooperating. I thought that was what we were doing, but I guess not. That's enough mining. We can now go back and try not to fail again. That'll be fun, huh? Okay. The drones are in. So yeah, I gotta do a bunch of stuff. I gotta get a bunch of all the materials for pockets to reprocess down here next. So maybe once we're done that, we'll do a quick little haul in Gunther. Or we'll see. We gotta do something other than fail and crash, right? Gotta stop failing the mission and we gotta stop crashing the stream. Those two things work, we can get somewhere. Also, Fatty, welcome. Thank you. Welcome back. Hopefully it sticks together. Oh, man. Now it's saying I'm excellent stability on both. Okay? Hopefully it holds. Paranoid now. Sorry. Now I got a mess on the YouTube VODs to clean up, probably. All right. Let's switch back over to Kel. He's probably okay now. All right, let's put it to a vote. Do we try this again or do we move on? I would like to get it, but I don't have to do it on camera. I can do this off camera if it's boring. But it is kind of fun. I think it's fun learning stuff, right? I'm trying to figure it out. Hey, what's this? We got some stuff? Complete 3 jumps. This will get if we can actually get this mission working. Yeah, see? Even full armor when we come back. This is the problem right here. There's no other way, like a 5% warp, like micro warp drive boost still wouldn't actually get us there. That's only going to get us to 34. It would mean that we catch them a little bit faster. So maybe, but I don't really have room. I don't want to get rid of my webbing on this one. Is there even a warp speed implant? Which one's warp speed? I know, like, not warp speed, micro warp drive, propulsion boost. No, I don't think so. Like I said, this is a tested fit. This is Hateless's tried and tested fit. So if it's not working, it's my fault. But we can take a look. There might be like a more expensive one. Maybe he didn't need it, but I do because I suck. What would it be though? Like, I don't want to go into officer stuff. That's ridiculous. There's this one. That's the one I'm using. No, that's the C-type. Corelli A is the one I'm using. We'll put it on that side. And we'll compare the Gisty as well. Gisty. I probably just could click compare, but it would put all these ones in too. And I doubt 518%. So I think these are just interchangeable depending on, this is actually gives us less signature radius, which we don't care. It's probably harder to fit. Higher activation cost, yeah. Is that music too loud? I forgot to turn it off. Let me know if the music's too loud or if we want it paused. Yeah, and harder to fit. So this is the one we want. Again, I doubt any of these. 512, yeah. Because I would need like 6% to not have to overheat. Oh no, that would be just to keep up with them. We'd still have to overheat to actually catch them. What about drugs? Might be a situation for some drugs if we can get like a booster. What slot is this in? Never remember which slot Master of Arms takes. Booster slot 10. Okay. Hey, yeah, I don't know. Welcome back to Moon King. As soon as I went on break, my Streamlabs was still pumping out signal, but it wasn't getting anywhere. So I had to shut it down and start again over my break. Well, luckily it was during a break. Didn't happen during a fight or something, but a bit of a pain. Actually gonna just turn this down a little bit more in my ear. All right, we were looking here. Shield. It's an exit. Whoops. That's not what I want. I'm just going to go like this. Resistance. I don't think it's any of these, is it? Hey, Laura. Good morning. Thank you very much. Have a good day at school. Other 5%. Oh, 5% speed. Is that everything? Maybe I have one of these. They were giving them away. I know there was one that I accidentally actually consumed. What's this one do? Agility and recharge. That's not going to do it. Darn. Wave Zero Classic. I thought I had this. "5% speed would get us closer anyway. It wouldn't be perfect, but it would get us closer." I do in Pemin. I have 5 of them. Because 5% will get us to almost match his speed with the warp drive on. Oh. I actually have 6. Do we go get it or we try again with that? We shouldn't need it. Are they expensive? We can get one here, 33 million each. What are they on? Did I close my other window? Darn it, again. Just can't win today. Suffering from Mondays on a Friday. That's weird. Boop. Hey, what? No. I'll turn that off for a minute. You guys don't want to see my history. There we go. Wonder what these are. Wave Zero. Yeah, they're 25 million apiece. Okay, let's try it one more time without. I don't want to spend another... Well, it's right here. Let's just see if it makes a difference. No, you're not. Let's not, because we're not going to have a bunch. No, I'm trying to do the Garista's Anomic Agent. But a skill, probably. I might be letting him run too far. Yeah. We're fit, we're active, we're repaired. So I'm trying to do this burner mission right here. But this is where I'm failing. I think last time it was a misclick, though. So we're going to try it again. So what happens is, one of the things you can do, because we have enough tank, we can quit the game and wait 10 minutes for him to warp off, and the ship survives. So at least we don't have to like go and get another ship every time we fail. It's good for learning. I mean, it's a little cheesy, but it's a game mechanic that is used, so might as well use it. That's why we were mining earlier during the break, so that we could come back and be ready to do this. But we're going to try it again. This time I'm not going to fail. And we're not going to have a whole bunch of those Quake Zeros kicking around, so we have to do it without. And it is doable. I saw Hateless do it. I don't think I'm missing any skills for speed. Let's, before we jump in, spaceship command. It's in here, isn't it? No, this is just that. Where's my, hang on, it's navigation. Navigation is what I was looking for. Ooh, you know, there are these. Micro jump. Warp drive operation, though. That's just reducing capacitor need. This... Oh. 5% of 500. I need this first. Ooh, that's a lot, though. That would probably do it. That's probably my problem right there. Because then this is just capacitor need, which we can worry about. And this is reducing afterburner capacitor per skill level. And capacitor for micro warp drive as well. Yeah, okay, we need this. This is what we need. This is what I'm missing. Guaranteed. Okay, so we're actually going to bail on this mission. Now that I've noticed that it's never going to work this way. We could... Do we actually go get that Quaif then and try it? That's a 5% boost, right? Oh no. All right. Was it a 5%? 5% speed. Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen, right? This will give us an idea because it's the same boost that I'm missing from the other skill. And then if this one fails, we'll do the logout trick one more time and we'll move on. But it shouldn't fail. Yeah, that's what it is. This is going to get me closer. It won't be 35. It'll be 5% of 518. Boosting that. Which is like 25%. That might do it. It might get us up to where we need to be. Okay, so we're at 31 now. Does this count? Is it going to do it? 32. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's try. Wish me luck. Can't use what remotely? The boosters? I don't think so. It's a booster, yeah, but I've never been able to really remotely use the cerebral boosters either. So to make it just a little bit faster, and that should, with any luck, because we're right at the edge, like we were that close. And this will tell me that that 16 days training is worth it. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. Overheat for the second and third rounds. Okay, here we go. This is the Nurgle. It's the Triglavian Assault Frigate. 1. Okay, we're in the second cycle. Third. Come on. Grab him. Okay. What's his velocity? We're bumping him now. There we go. So we caught him. And that should just hold. Now we'll stabilize in. Perfect. We got it. So I think that was it. We were just missing... We'll see if we need to overheat the hardener, but how far did we get? 72%, and yeah, just though, right? I'm actually gonna overheat this for a minute just to catch up while our gun cycles up. We're not, I mean, we are holding. I think he's getting us a little further each time, but we can, this cycle's slow, so slow. We can afford a couple heat cycles. Okay, let's look here. Yeah, this is the Nurgle here. It looks like this. And it's the Assault, the T2 frigate for the Triglavians. Okay, we're good now. We're now cycled up, so we should take him down pretty quick. Once those shields break... Can we check damage on, like, passive modules, just to make sure nothing's damaged? Guess not. I guess I can show them here, right? Here. Yeah, nothing's damaged. Okay. Sorry, that was a little bit hold breath situation. We are supposed to be cap stable, are we not? No. How fast is he going? 300? We probably don't need this on anymore. Let's just see how fast we go without it. Yeah, okay. We don't need the micro warp drive on once we've got him scrammed. That's good for the future. Good to know. We got it. Whew. Yeah, exactly. Good catch. I was worried about him getting away again. Nothing worth taking. Let's actually just for a second. We'll just go park. And let that heal up. Okay, so yeah, once we've got him grabbed and we've stabilized, we turn off the micro warp drive, then we're cap stable. So we are cap stable without the drive on. Okay, I think we've got it. We'll get that skill trained. I'll probably bring up those 6 Quaif that I have, just in case we decide to do it, or I could just not run this one until... Okay, for the new players out there, what I'm doing is I'm tethered to this structure. And you can see here, it's actually repairing my modules and stuff. So you can do this and it'll repair broken things. So you don't actually have to dock up. You can see it's slowly getting better. It's not quick, but I figured I'd show you that. So yeah, it's actually going to repair us. If these only happens at player structures, you warp to them as long as you have docking rights. If you hover over it, it'll say here, you have docking access. You warp to it, let the tether grab, and then it'll start repairing you. It's kind of cool. Saves us a couple session changes. Whew, well, I'm glad we got that. That was crazy. So what now, guys? What do we do? Do we want to... I want to grind this up. Do we want to move to Keldari and start running missions for them? Or do we just stay here and keep running missions in Anomics for now? We got to kill a lot of people. We got to blow up a lot of ships for this. Oh, I never tried to launch the drones to escape. I meant to try that. Maybe I'll do that next time. Sometimes you can launch drones and they'll switch targets. No, this is like level 4 missions is what this is. This is like, so you've got your career missions, your security missions level 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's like 4+, and that's the anomic agents, anomic teams, and anomic bases. They're harder, or take better, more skills, more fits, bigger fits. Yeah, see, like I want to get to at least here for this Gila skin. So We'll stick here because we can keep doing anomics, right? That'll be fine. Well, again, I guess, but stick here or move over to our Kildari base. Either way. And get that set up. But eventually I'm going to have that rattlesnake ready. Let's see. I'll show you what I found. Should be just in... Not ammo. Wow, that's... Not drones. It was a low slot. Wait, what were these? Oh yeah, I did look at those. Or should I? I don't know anymore. Everything's confusing. I found this. No, I found a Serpentis one. Dark blood, dark blood. This one. Shadow Serpentis Kinetic Armor Hardener. And there was another, there was something else I found. I don't remember now. Might have been one of the blue ones now that I'm thinking about it. Anyways, found a lot of cool stuff. I did an escalation. So we could try that too. That might be something to do. Do you want to see the mech ball? What I do is I fly it around and do the sights, and then when I get an escalation, I go get my Keela and go do the hydroponics bay. We could do that. Run the... But yeah, no, this is just high sec level 4 mission running. They pop up once you can get level 4 missions. And they're difficult. As we saw. I failed that. It was the third try on that one. Wait, I didn't wait for this to fill up all the way. 4% damage. Probably don't want to start with it pre-damaged. Probably not a good idea. Show you the mech ball here. How do you spell it? Meku ball. There he is. No, we'll just dock here. We'll fix it manually. So yeah, this is the mech ball. I went and got this guy because I wanted to. And it's a really fast shooting fit. The video is lagging, or... Damn it. Looks like YouTube was doing bad. It looks like Twitch crashed out. Let's see if refreshing it works. Okay, it's back. I'm having internet problems. If we have too many more issues, I may have to just call it for the day. I don't want to be fighting with tech issues all day. But everybody else's internet seems to be fine. So I don't know what it is. All right, well. Appreciate everybody letting me know when things go wrong. It lets me adjust them as quick as we can, but let's hand this mission in. And I do want to grind these. Let's see what we get. Start conversation. Am I at the wrong station? Did I go to the wrong station because I'm not looking... Yeah, it's struggling though. I don't see anything in the graph. There's a small dip way at the beginning. I don't know. I don't know what's up with it today. Yeah, I docked at the wrong station because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, well, we'll keep it going. If it crashes again, though, I might just leave it for the day and see if I can... Well, I don't know. I might reboot my computer, so it may take me a little longer to get back. That's probably what I'll do. If it's still crashing and being weird here shortly. I would like to just keep playing the game, though. You know. So I'll show you the confessor. This is what I was trying to use it to catch the... Because I figured it would be good enough. Show you. Sorry. Mid-thought there. There we go. Hand it in. What is he going to give us? That's fine. Okay. Oh, wait. We need to go back with all these materials anyway, right? That's not a lot. That's other. This one here. Oh, all my salvage is probably on him already, isn't it? Where is he? Is Gunther down there? He is. Okay. This is what happens when I do too many things at once. So we can board my confessor here. So this is my high-sec runaround. I use it for them because it's free, because it uses multi-frequency and radio ammo for combat sites, so I don't have to buy ammo. So I'll show you this while we go get the destroyer and show you the difference though. But the idea is I was going to use this because it's fairly fast in travel mode as well to try to catch some of these convoys, but they spawn so far away. I think the closest I'd seen was 17 jumps. And I got 10 in before it disappeared. That was the closest I got to catching one. If you guys want to know about the event, I talked about it at the beginning, but with all the troubles it may have been missed. If you guys want me to go through it again and my thoughts, let me know, and I'll definitely do that. But I do want to get this thing, at least do these. Takes a little while. You got to do 4 sets per 100. So I need another 3. Oh, this is 150, so this is actually going to be a little longer. So it goes up to 150, then 200 for a bit, and then the last one is the big one at 300 points. But as long as I get to the Gila skin, I'll be happy. We have till the 2nd, and then that should roll us right into, pretty much right into... Why did we dock? Wasn't paying attention. But yeah, we'll run a couple sites on our way. We're in travel mode, so this is why I used it, because it's fairly quick. This is also what I use for doing the Sisters of Eve Epic Arc. Again, because most of it can be done with free. And then if I need to, I have the other ammo all in here. All right. But yeah, this is how I've been kind of running this. I'll show you the mech ball. The thing is quite fun. Makes short work of the combat sites. All right. Yeah, I do love the Confessor. They've changed them recently, eh? The biggest thing they did was they added... right here. 33% bonus to remote armor repair mode in defense mode. So now you can actually use it as a Logi ship too. So back in my faction warfare days, one of my favorite things to do were armor roams, it was Confessor Deacon. So you used to run Confessors. I used to fly the Deacons because it was Logi, but now you could just run Confessors with Spider Rep, remote reps if you wanted to. You'd have to be in defense mode to repair, so you just have a couple of your Confessors. Could be cool. I don't know how it compares to a Deacon overall, but yeah. So they gave this and the Svipple the same. So this is the armor, and they gave the Svipple a shield rep, remote shield rep bonus in defense mode because they weren't able to compete with the Hecate and Jackdaw in those fields combat, right? Like they're better at what they do, so they gave these a sort of a different role, which would be pretty cool to try. I want to get one of my characters trained up, maybe get at some point, maybe once school's over, once I have time, train another character up for either the Svipple and or the Confessor, one or the other or both, and do dual darks with them with remote reps. You just sit in defense mode. But again, you're in defense mode, so you're losing DPS, so it's a tricky one. It's cool though. See how it spills out. What does it compare to the Deacon? Now that I've asked the question, I have to go look. So Logi Frigate is 5, so he gets 25% remote armor, repair duration, and cost. Option range and fall off. Yeah, could be close. I'd have to compare them side by side, but it's been a long time since I've flown Logi. I flew Logi before they added them to kill mouse. I might have done a couple after. That was the thing that was happening while I was still playing, towards the end of it. But yeah, no, they did that. That was cool. Yeah, I do still want to see before too long. I started training skills for oh, just because it's so long. We need this before we need these. So I can set up for some of the other bases once I get there. Yeah, it would be an interesting gameplay. Again, if you had the two, it would yeah, you're probably right. If we were doing the dual boxing, it would be maybe a bit rough. It'd be a little bit multi-boxing. It might be more fun with just two people doing it. Then you could coordinate. That could be interesting. Because then you switch modes as you need to. One doing DPS, one doing Logi. Because I think you can still Logi, you just don't get the bonus, right? So you could have the chain up. And then just keep switch modes when you need to. Might be interesting. But yeah, you're probably right. You'd probably want two people doing it because it'd be a lot of micro. Because yeah, you're just not going to get the 33% bonus. And it's repair amount, so. Oh, look at these. Okay, so I'll show you here. This will be a good test. It's in Velour too, so we won't have to go too far. Hopefully they will be empty. Nothing on D-scan range. That would be running the site, so we're good to go. And we'll switch to shoot mode. Watch it transform. It's weird that I have my fireworks launchers in here, but my actual guns stick out here. And turn this on just because we're cap stable. So this again, it's just a simple fly into the site. Missile battery is the one that does the most damage, so you take that out first. I took out the other one first, but usually I take the missile one out first. That's what I meant to say. Then we can just stop. And we go like this. I usually do 2 per. If I split them up as much as I can just to go as quick as you can, but see, it moved it here. That's weird. When I move this on, now that I'm looking at it, when I move this on, come on. When I move this on Zoe, it moved it for this character, but it doesn't move the windows. It's so weird. I wish the windows would be just the same. Is there any way to do that? Does anybody know? Okay, this is really giving me trouble now. Why are you giving me such trouble? Thank you. Jeepers. Oh, claim that before something dies. But yeah, so it's not too bad. No shadow spawn? We'll just warp in combat mode. There's a catalyst. But they're far enough out. They're probably not in this site. There's a Stratios might be. Cruisers are kind of slow for these. They take a long time to lock up unless you fit them specifically for it. But nope, nothing. Okay. Oops, wrong one again. Yeah, our optimal range is like 14 kilometers, so not a problem. But this is what I was doing for a while, looking for the Shadow Serpentis spawns and the escalations. And then for the escalations, I just do full clears to get these points. If we get a hydroponics, we go grab our Gila and go do it. You can do them in the Confessor as well. Takes a little more piloting if you're going to do a full clear, but you can blitz it pretty well. I haven't done that in a while, but I have run so many of those escalations back in the day that might explain the huge amount of 5 meganewton microwarp ABS. Yes. Yeah, I got a blue multi spectrum hardener this week. Which is fun. Which one is it? It was this one. This I got from something. One of the, I think the can at the hydroponics site at the end. Put 2 on each of this. Oops, that did not. I was too fast on the buttons. 2 on each destroyer to get them off the field. There's an Orthus. Is he coming to join me? Or is he going to warp off? Stuff start disappearing. Looks like he's going to... He's got his drones out. That's okay. I do look for the Shadow Serpentis as well because you can get stuff. But... Oh. Nice. See, it doesn't go too long if you're doing it this way. The missions are fun too, but they take a little longer. And then we'll shoot back to sniper mode. Orthus is back. Should have looked. If the missile box was shooting him, I should have left it, but it was shooting me, so. Oh, yeah. Drones are a little fast. That's why the heal is fun for these. I'm just going to get the kills as best I can. Ah. Jerk. That's okay. We're done here anyway. We're heading home anyways, but that's fine. So yeah, it's hard to compete. You put the drones on aggressive and they kill them so fast. I do that with my Gila, but I don't usually race people unless they jump in on me. It still counts as a site clear, so maybe it doesn't matter. But for me, because I want to get this. So there's none in Pemin, or we're going to jump to Valor. And then Pemin, and then we'll pick up the... yeah, I was thinking of doing a Jackdaw with auto-targeting missiles for this. But I haven't got around to it yet. We could look at that. I don't have really good skills for auto-targeting missiles, though. We'll go see if this is done. I'll switch modes if we're going to take it. I don't think I have good skills for those. I never did bother with it too much. Yeah, I only have 4. Well, that's bomb launcher. What does it even give us? 5% bonus to damage per level. I mean, it's probably still okay. Oh yeah, we can do this one. Nobody's here. Boom. Zoom. Again, I could be doing more damage with the T2. Yeah. My problem is I use this because it's faster traveling because you travel around a lot. So I typically use faster ships for these. However, I could put them on my Gila because then I can just, when I get the escalation. That said, the drones on the Healer are so fast. My bot doesn't appear to be on again. Damn it all. Just can't win today. I'm just gonna... Oops. Can't win today at all. It's just everything is broken. It's because I didn't stream on Thursday. Or on Wednesday, sorry. I had an appointment in the morning in the city, and it took... By the time I got home, I had to do schoolwork, so... Didn't get a chance, but that's fine. We're gonna stream. We're gonna get all my homework done during the week, and then we can have Friday all day. If it holds, I would like to stream this afternoon as well, which I've never done. Haven't done in a while. I should just start box. And Orthus would probably do the sites pretty well too, eh? I do have an Orthus. It's in Jita. I have 2. Shadow Serpentis spawn? No. Because like I have my Gallows Ball Gila. Do I have any good fits? Eye Beast, Hisek. You do that, and then you just have the auto-targeting missiles and your regular missiles, right? Yeah, yeah. You use those for the little sites and switch to the big ones when you want to do like max DPS. Is most of this the ship? Yeah. Well, that's the fit, isn't it? No. Yeah, most of that's the ship, and I have 2. Do we do it? Do we just go try this? I've never done auto-targeting missiles. Never really been my thing. I'll show you the mech ball first. Wait. I gotta see if I have good skins for the Orthos or we can't fly it, right? That's not the one I wanted. There it is. Blind. I gotta get my glasses on the next break. That's what I gotta do. Not there. I do like Mardu's Legion ships, so. I have no skins for it? I like that one. How do I not have this? I'm guessing we'll get that this year. Red Claw Sable. I guess we'll have to go over there and see what they have, eh? I wouldn't mind this one, but I imagine it's multiple 100 million. Am I docked? I am, okay. Okay. Let's show you the mech ball first. And then maybe we'll go get an Orthus to do sights. We'll do them on the way home. So this one is not free. Like, that's why I tend to use this, because it's free, right? Free ammo. Once you've bought it once. Where are you? There you are. This ship's really cool, though. And it's got the warp bonus, so it travels a little faster in warp. So instead of 4.5, it's over 5.5, so it's a little faster. It's not quite the align time, though. And it's not... Wait, what? Oh, yeah. It should be... Oh, no, I changed it. It used to be stable, but... It's stable if you're not running these. But I have those in case I feel like salvaging, too. Which is kind of cool. But I'll show you here. We'll find a spot with some good... Make sure we're relatively safe. Then we'll go here. Exploration, combat anomalies. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. Wow. Pretty picked over. We'll go here. And we'll see if we can get a couple of these, and I'll show you this. This is pretty fun. So I've got it just split into 2 groups of 2. Seems to be about right. Everything looks stable now. Just so paranoid about it crashing again. I need a bot that'll tell me if it's crashed. Ping me on Discord or something. Yeah, we'll run a couple. We got a break coming up. And I'll go get my glasses then, and then... Alright. So this is passive. There's no repper. It's passive shield boosted, or shield tanked. Let me show you the fit once we're actually done, if you guys are interested. Obviously, people want to see the fit. Oh, I didn't... There it is. Aw. Oh, that's because I already have it. Okay. But you see, no changing modes. It's just fast, which is cool. That was the skin from the event, I thought. Is it this one? Yeah. So I got a second one. I guess I can try. I'll sit on it for a bit and maybe sell it when it becomes worth something. Since I can't activate it again because it's an unlimited, or if one of you guys want it without doing the track. Or if anybody's interested in the Skinner system. My 1 salvage cycle. We only need a couple more kills to get the next, that might be, what are we at? Say 850, so we need 2 more. So 25 apiece. So we need to do 27 more kills. Hoping the site we're going to will have a bunch. I'm excited about the Orthus now, but no, I have to behave. Although, it's cheap because I already have the Orthus. So there is that. But we got to start buying anomic base ships. I've scratched the surface of my research, but we're almost there. There's a... Do I have a... Those were all very cool words that were not finished. 1 second. Serpentis. I think I have a Vigilant. Or whatever this is. Yeah. So I already got one of the hulls. And that's for the Dramiel. Ooh, wow. We'll go ahead in here. This will be good. So you can see our tracking is pretty good, 418. Okay, Fatty McCool, thanks for coming out. I appreciate the help in the chat. Have a good day. Right, we're gonna do this real fast. Can we get in there? Here we go. So we do need to get within 12 if we don't switch to our other ammo. We could start sniping them. As we close in. But realistically, we probably would have just been better off waiting, but we'll try to get one. Hail. So I think once we're in here, we're good. Once we start our orbit. That was me playing with ammo types. Normally I just do this. Usually the cruisers can't hit us. I keep wanting to go to the 3 and 4. Which we could also split it that way, but this seems to work for me. See, I did it again. I went across the keyboard and turned off my afterburner. Can we turn the afterburner back on, please? Thank you. No, he's just in, eh? Dark Ivan, welcome friends. Welcome party of 2. How are we doing today? How's it going? Just finishing up, eh? Get into anything exciting? We're just working on this. I was showing off my mech ball fit that I use for these sites for fun. You know. Yes, honeydew lists. I have one of those for later, for this weekend, but luckily I get the Friday off. But yeah, have fun. And get it done. And thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Hello, Tiny. Welcome back. How are you? You missed all the excitement. I failed twice to do the Garista's burner. I figured out why I failed and have taken measures to correct it, but it was pretty fun. So you see, it's not quite as well. I'm doing a forlorn as well, but it's pretty good. Like the tank holds, and you just orbit the cruisers on these forlorns. And they can't hit you really. Yeah, so I figured out what it was. My biggest loss is that I was missing this. This is the Angel's destroyer. The Meku Ball. Sight complete. Reload guns. Turn off afterburner. Yeah, it looks really cool. That's why I wanted it. It's got the Angel warp speed bonus. It's got your fall off and damage bonus for the roll, plus tracking speed and additional fall off. So it's actually quite a good little ship, running hail out to 12 kilometers with autocannons. Yeah, we'll go do this. But yeah, right now I'm just using it as a test. I'll show you my fit here. The salvagers in case I feel like salvaging. This is just bling. You really don't need it. It was a fitting, actually. I couldn't fit the salvagers without upgrading the shield. You don't really need it, but... for this one, I'm just going to go ahead and... orbit, fly in towards them. Why am I up here? That's not where I wanted to be at all. So we'll switch one of these to barrage and we'll use them to snipe for a little bit. Yeah, I like it. It looks like a really badass, which one's the Galente drone frigate? Why can't I remember his name all of a sudden? Oh, afterburner on, helpful. Oh, wow. Ah. Of course it's going to do that right when I'm supposed to be switching targets, huh? We can just actually stop here now. Let's see. I'm out of the game. I've been playing since 2006, but had a break to that 2019 till now. Yeah. I've been playing since 2004-ish. Late 2004? 2005? But I took a break between 2010 and 2014, and another one between about 2020 and now, roughly. So I'm right there with you. Oh, they're way out of range. That's right, this is the one where they do that. So we're actually going to stick with barrage and just chase them down. So yeah, I get it. But I've been coming back. It's been good. There's lots of new stuff. I haven't been bored yet, so that's good. We're going to keep our afterburner on. That'd be nice as well. 1, 2. I don't usually run the burrows, but figured why not, right? But yeah, no, I just, like I said, just trying to get this event. It's a little bit rough. It's definitely not an Eve event. It's more of a Vanguard event, but like I said, it was earlier if you were here. It's basically just testing that the technology works to link the two, so you can have a crossover events, which is fine. Oh, we got to get closer to these guys. Oh, I did hit him. Can we approach this guy? So that's fun. Ooh, yeah, we got to take our breaks so I can get my glasses here. We're going to bounce off this rock, or is it going to let me phase? Or miss it? Nope, bouncing off the rock. Why not? We're going to manually pilot just a little. All right. Actually, we should have switched. Oh no, we gotta duck up real quick. I gotta take that break. Let's do that real quick. I'll take a few minutes off to grab my glasses and fill my water and my coffee, and then we will figure out what we want to do next. We have lots of options. There's been talk of going to get an Orthus fit with auto-targeting missiles and doing the same thing, but building like an all-in-one auto. I could also do the same thing, just put auto targets on my Gila, which is probably what I should do. Although, that said, my biggest problem with cruisers is that they're slower than the destroyers and the frigates. And the Orthus gets a... it doesn't. Thought this had a warp speed bonus. But I guess not. We'd have to compare it. But okay, let's think about it. Let me do this real quick. We'll grab my glasses and some water, and I will be right back.